the notion of bringing in outside help
Mm-hmm.
and has been, at least in a stereotypical sense, has been kind of frowned upon, particularly in the Black community.
Mm-hmm.
It's been something where, okay, well, the assumption is that the children are going to take care of the parents, and you're not going to bring some stranger in to take care of your parents, or you're not going to put your parents in a home, where they can be abused or neglected or whatever the case may be, that they're going to be in your house.
Right.
How does that work for you guys? What are your thoughts regarding the whole notion of bringing in outside help or even putting your parents in an outside facility?
I mean,
Two
I think
things.
that I
Go ahead, I'll let
just
you
real
go.
quick, and I'm not going to be long. I think you need to understand what your capacity is. I think that's going to determine whether or not if you bring somebody else into your home in order to help you out, because you realize you don't have the ability to be able to do this,
Mm-hmm.
and it's that recognition that will help you help your parent either bring some outside help in
Mm-hmm.
or put them in a home where they can actually get some help. I don't think there's any shame in that at all. It shouldn't be any shame associated with that, because again, when you understand what your limitations are, you can better help your parent. You can better take care of them. And I think a lot of times we want to be the Superman, we want to be the Wonder Woman, but the reality is we just don't have that capacity to be able to do that. Allow the professionals then to do their job and to come in to help you, because that's going to eliminate the stress off of you, take away some of the frustration so that you can do other things to help your parent.
Okay. Terrell?
I was going to say that pretty much the same thing. Know your limits,
Mm-hmm.
because you make a commitment to your parent, probably at a young age, that I'm never going to put you in a home, right? You never going to happen. But then you can't predict what medical conditions they're going to be
Right.
in. And so when you know your limit, and to Pastor Adams' point, you got to know your capacity of expertise. If you don't have time to take the training for the blood, taking a blood test or whatever every day, or dealing with their diabetes or whatever, if you don't have the capacity to become some type of proficient, some level of proficiency in administering those tests, administering that monitoring and tracking, then you need to have a professional, whether they come in and out of the house or whatever. You need to be able to trust those professionals to do that. And I think if you do not, and you go with stereotypes and stigmatisms in our culture, then you do your parents a disservice, regardless of how they feel about it. Because when they go to the doctor and they get this direction from the doctor, a lot of times they conform, right? They'll conform to that. So why would it be any different than if they're in your house and you bring in a medical professional to manage them and to help them, at least optimal quality of health and quality of life while they're still here. The other part I was going to say is putting them in a home where they can get the help that they need in the timeliness that they need it.
Okay.
Is important, because you're trying to do everything. And I don't know many people, especially in our culture, that can just drop everything that you're doing for your family and just completely dedicate your time and all efforts to the care of an elderly parent. There's got to be a transition. There's got to be a routine developed. There's got to be a balance. And so sometime, and it is a negative connotation, Pastor Adam. I know it shouldn't be any shame in that, but we do shame those people, right? Because we're ignorant and we don't necessarily know all of the details and all the facts. But yet we make these negative opinions. We express these negative opinions about people that do that. When in reality, if someone can't walk, if someone has to have dialysis every day or every other day, and you don't have the capacity to manage that level of care, or a person is prone to fall and they need someone to pick them up really quickly, and they're bigger than you are, you got to be able to make a very hard decision to say, I need you to put you somewhere where people can help you, and I'm still going to manage that care of you. I'm just going to manage it from a distance.
Hey guys, it's Pastor John here. Please, if you like this video that you just saw, hit that like button for us. Second thing I want to ask you to do is to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're putting out videos once a day at about 5:30 p.m. Hit that bell notification so that you'll know when a new video has been uploaded. And then the final thing to do, share this video, share this information. If you know somebody that has a need that it can be benefited by it, please put it out in circulation so that we can try to help as many people as possible. Thanks, and God bless.